Three Dudes in Wrestling Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Three Dudes in Wrestling, and we are finally here on a Wednesday.
That's right.
Second try. We got it on the second try.
Yeah. First time didn't go so well, but damn, we got it.
Let me turn this wrestling down a little bit.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
All right.
How's everybody doing this week?
Great. I am doing great. How about yourself?
I think that Jake Hager's too big for professional wrestling. Like, he's just watching his cells sometimes.
Yeah, he's like tall and lanky.
Yeah.
He really
Man, that's so obviously he fell on purpose. That's just hard to take. I don't know.
His MMA career is doing good though, I guess so.
Yeah, I believe he's undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Is he training with Top Team? You figure that's like a freebie, like with Dan in the house right there.
I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about this week a list that I came across. I sent it to you guys. What's up? It was the top 10 greatest female pro wrestlers today. And it features people from all over. I might butcher some names.
Britt Baker. I think she should be. She starts out at number 10.
Yeah.
I mean, just off the bat, I'd say if we're going only current wrestlers that are right now, she's got to be top 6. I mean, 5. I'd say 5, but I don't know. I like the product over there better, so maybe I'm biased.
Yeah. One thing I do find interesting though is that it does pull from other areas, like other promotions. So even from I want to say like number 8, for example, Sayuri.
Yeah, Siri. I was thinking.
Yeah. Stardom, Reina, New Classic. So like Wrestling New Classic, Hustle, Smash. I've not seen any of her matches, so I can't speak on her. But yep, she's on the list too. Yep. What was she? Number 6. She was number 6.
I mean, I'd be cool with her and Britt flipping a little bit. I don't know. She looks, I don't want to say stiff, but hard to work with in some matches. Seems like a good way to put it.
Can be sometimes. I got that vibe. I did watch her match this past past Saturday, I think. What was it? Joshi Pro Wrestling in Japan, I believe. I may have butchered that name.
Oh, that's you with that password you're not giving out.
Well, one's not on there because
Hoarder.
With NJPW, that's only the men. So I'm still trying to find like Stardom and Joshi and like the promotions that have the women, because in New Japan, I don't think women wrestle in that promotion. I could be wrong, but from everything that I've seen, I haven't seen any like women's matches on that website. So I'm still trying to figure out how I can watch them. But yeah, she was number 6. Serena Deeb is number 5.
Yeah, I mean, she's like the Bret Hart of women's wrestling. I mean, right? Or is she going for more of the Dean Malenko vibe? I don't know.
To me, like a little bit, like a little bit of both, almost. I'm glad she found her place though, because WWE wasn't doing anything with it.
Isn't that once again, that's their move?
Yeah, it's like with some people, they just can't get it right. With others, they knock it out of the park. It's just how it is over there. Charlotte Flair is, of course, number 4.
I mean, I wonder how she feels about being number 4 on that list. But that doesn't feel quite high enough for her.
Right. We did skip over Jordan Grace. I've started watching Jordan Grace recently as well. Pretty good.
She's damn good.
Yeah. To round it out, where's number 2 at? Okay. So another one.
I mean, we totally skipped over Sasha too, pretty much.
I mean, but that's a given. Sasha Banks is a given.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
And the interest, I really don't like how they handled Sasha Banks and Naomi. To me, there's no logic surrounding that at all.
How they handled them or what they did?
How they handled the situation, because I feel like they were 100% right in doing what they did, because I've always thought, what would they do if people just walked out? They'll have to pay attention, because if your top stars are walking out, look what happened they were struggling during the pandemic, and luckily you had people like Sasha Banks and Bayley and Asuka and the Street Profits, Angel Garza, all of these people that were able to, essentially hold it down, but barely.
Yeah, barely. That's true. But on the other side, you're also signing that contract saying I'll do whatever you want me to do.
I mean, is the WWE contract more like an NFL contract or more like an NBA contract? Because there's different levels of how much I'm actually going to guarantee what I'm paying you, and how much you're going to actually guarantee that you don't demand a trade or whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, they treat them like independent contractors for the most part, anyway. So it's not like, I won't say they don't care. But
I
they care,
that way.
But they don't at the same time. It's like, as long as you're making us money, we're behind you. But the second you start to question that, then it's like, okay. Like I said, I still love certain wrestlers that are in WWE. I don't like WWE as a whole, but I watch for certain people, and sometimes they have, I wish whatever's going on with Kevin Owens, I wish it didn't pause that feud with Ezekiel Elias, El Rod, whatever he's going by now.
What happened with Kevin Owens?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I have no idea. He's just right now. He's just gone. He's healthy and okay, but I don't know what happened, and they're not saying anything. But Sasha Banks will still hands down be one of the best female wrestlers ever. But she also may be taking time to focus on her acting career. So who knows when we'll see her again? I don't know when we'll see Naomi again. She's probably just good, chilling right now.
Yeah.
And then who is that? Number 3. I know I'm gonna butcher this name.
Utami Hayashida. Shishida? I felt pretty good about it. Hold on. Utami Hayashishida. Bam. Utami sounds good, and we'll give it the Giannis treatment.
Yeah. Diana Perazzo is number 2. I've only recently started watching her. She's really good. And then Bianca Belair at number 1.
Yeah, she deserves that.
Yeah. But even though that's the top 10 list, after watching what I've been watching recently, I have a new favorite female wrestler, because I believe she has the skills. in the ring, and then her personality is just great. Willow Nightingale. I don't know if
she wrestling.
She wrestles on AEW Dark. I believe she's undefeated in AEW right now. Only like 3 or 4 matches, I think. At least on Dark. She did go up against Jade Cargill a few weeks ago for the TBS Championship.
Okay.
But
Yep.
She was on Women of Wrestling, Wild Women of Wrestling as Eye Candy. And the episodes that I'm watching now, I guess they're re-releasing them because they're old episodes. Because you have Willow Nightingale that's on there, Kiera Hogan as Fire that's on there, and Faith the Lioness, who is Nikita Lyons.
Oh yeah, okay.
So these are all old, but I'm still watching them anyway, just because I never watched the matches.
Yeah.
But she was also on Women's Wrestling Army because I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of that on Pro Wrestling TV app. And she was in a tag team with Holiday, and she's really good. I would say she's like personality wise, kind of like Junkyard Dog.
Okay.
Where he had kind of like that playful attitude, but when he was in the ring, he was about that business.
Yeah.
And this is what I was talking about. I need this, so I can put this on TikTok. This is what I need because I need Tony Khan to see this. This is what I need from Tony Khan because he is, I don't want to say crazy, but he'll do something like this. I think we should have the first ever intergender tag team champions. And I think that Willow Nightingale would perfectly complement Orange Cassidy. If you were to go and watch,
we got to put together some other teams. We're putting a whole category together here.
Yeah,
I appreciate that you found your champions, but what other teams you got? Go with Abaddon the Monster and Dusty and Dustin Rhodes. That'd be a badass team. I love Abaddon. Yeah. Abaddon is sick.
Definitely. And then you could have
Athena and Keith Lee.
Ooh.
That's your champions right there. You got some new favorites now. He said, "Screw the other tag team. Don't worry about that, Tony. Listen to this part."
I still want the other ones. I still want the other ones as in that division.
She's going to surprise. Oh yeah, nobody sleeping on her.
Oh,
I mean, might be trying to sleep on her, but ain't nobody sleeping on her.
Oh no, yeah, she's good. Julia Hart and maybe Buddy Matthews because they're in House of Black together.
Did you call them House of Blacks? Because I don't think that's
no.
House of Black. I know it was a slip, but I just you look at the makeup of the team.
No. Who else? I just had it. It was of course Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
Yeah, talk about champions. I mean, they're giving them every other belt.
Thunder Rosa and Andrade.
I can see that.
I mean, I think we can do better for Thunder Rosa than Andrade. Who's going to get the promos in that? I mean, that's some dead air time right there.
Vicky.
God,
as their manager.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
Oh shit! No, he's got. Oh my god! Look at this comment. Holy shit! Damn, you win the internet for that. Yeah, you apologize to Tony Khan for that, man. That's funny though. I read the comment. I was like, that doesn't make no sense.
Oh. All right.
But I think that with all the people that Tony has, he could do that. And then you could even pull in Jordan Grace because they do stuff with Impact. Jordan Grace and have her team with her husband.
Who's she married to again? I forgot.
Jonathan Gresham.
Gresham. Oh yeah, the Ring of Honor champion. Okay.
Yep.
I got a better one. So the trios championships are already coming. Just let that be intergender.
Yeah.
So any mix of 3 people, 3 guys, 3 girls, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Was it?
2 guys, 1
All
girl,
the young people that are going to be watching this are going to be like, huh?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Thunder Rosa,
I
do like that tag team they got. They call them Thunderstorm. I kind of like that. like that.
Tony Storm?
Yeah.
Tony Storm is fun. Hey, this is fun.
I wonder if they paired her with Tony Storm just for the promo stuff.
Because somebody's got to work the mic. That's what I'm saying.
Because I've seen more of Thunder Rosa in the past few weeks.
Sue Young and I forget her husband. Oh, I think that's I think she's married to Rich Swann. That'd be good.
But yeah, she's had more TV time in the past few weeks than I've seen since she's become champion.
She's only had it for 2 months?
Yeah, and in that few months, she's only wrestled I think 2 or 3 times on TV. She showed up, but she hasn't wrestled that much. But
it seems strange to put the women's champion in a tag team. How far are they expecting the storyline to go? She got to defend her belt still.
Yeah. Well, this past weekend when she had that match with Joshi, the woman that she had the match with beat her, so she's in line for the title as well. So I guess they have 2 number 1 contenders. But I think that's really cool what they're doing with the belt though, because they put it on. They have 2 belts on people that also wrestle in other promotions as well, so it can be defended in other promotions. Because Pat defended his championship at Rev Pro this weekend.
Okay.
Has Pat been on TV since he won that thing?
No, but I think it's because he's been doing stuff in other promotions. Which I think they had planned out before Forbidden Doors. And so I guess they just put those titles on the line. Who is about? Oh, Serena Deeb and Anna Jay are about to wrestle. That's going to be a one-sided match.
Yeah, I'm expecting maybe Jungle Boy can come out and save her. I don't know. There you go. There's another team for you. There's your squash. There's one of your squash teams right there. Jungle Boy and this girl here.
I still think different tag team, but since we're on the topic of tag teams, I really think that they need to bring in Road Dogg to be the managers of the Acclaim. I swear.
Who's gonna? They're gonna start, but then there's an easy free breakup too, because who's gonna talk when they come out on the stage?
All of them. All of them.
They're just pass the mic around like the old.
Let Max Caster do his rap.
Don't ever take that away.
Yeah, man. When the Gun Club made it so he didn't do that last week, I was highly upset. I was so mad. I was like, heel heat already. You didn't even do anything. I don't like you. Just when I was starting to like you guys. Nope. Nope. I also came up to a conclusion. I don't know. You guys are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, look at him go.
I think that the Gun Club, so Billy Gunn's children, are what Billy Gunn looks like before the transformation. The fusion dance, and then when they fuse together, they make Billy Gunn. I swear to God,
that's funny. Man.
I swear to God, that's what. Because
they both look like him in their own way. Like you could look at them together and they look fucking different. But then you look at one, you're like, man, he looks just like him. Then you look at the other one, you're like, man, he looks just like him. But
it seems like they have different features,
Jun?
and when you put them together, you get Billy Gunn.
That's funny, man.
I figured that out when I was at Blood and Guts. I was looking at him, and I looked at the person next to me, and I said the Gun Club is Billy Gunn before the fusion techniques. Because
funny,
I've never seen children who perfectly have one feature from the father that goes together. So if you were to mix their face, same thing. Like I've been sitting on that gym for a while. Like that's a good one. Like, oh man. But who are like some of your current favorite female wrestlers right now?
Toni Storm. I mean, I think she's got a lot of potential. I mean, I guess she's supposed to kind of already be there, but I think she's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Britt Baker is good on the mic, and she has some good matches. I don't know. I think she had that belt just a little bit too long.
Same smile too as well. Yep.
Yeah, I think Love Thunder Rosa. Loved her before she was in AEW. Loved Deanna Purrazzo since she was in NXT.
Yeah.
And loved Jordan Grace before the pandemic because she was doing her shit down there. She was multiple time Impact Women's Champion, and it seems like the pandemic hit and she really didn't do much of anything. So it seems like they picked back up on her.
Because she's
love Bianca
champion, I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bianca. I'm not gonna lie. Like when she won at WrestleMania against Sasha Banks, it brought tears to my eyes. Like that was just an amazing amazing thing to watch. It's rare when you get like a moment where you feel it on an emotional level in professional wrestling, and that match between her and Sasha Banks as the main event, you know, for me, that was something special. Like I was teary-eyed after that match was over.
Shit, teary-eyed when they started, man. They were fucking they were teary-eyed. I mean, that was the first match in front of fans in a year.
Yep.
I mean, not the first match, the first pay-per-view in front of fans in a year. So that was damn good. Go play your role.
And it was good. So like, and that's one of the reasons why like I'll still mess with WWE is because you'll still get moments like that. Like when Tamina finally won a championship, like I was like, okay, finally. Like she's been putting in the work in front of and behind the scenes for the past decade at WWE. So she definitely did deserve that. But yeah, like that's why I'm really glad that I'm looking at other promotions as well, because again, I'm seeing people that I've met, like Holiday. She's real good. I believe, who was she trained? She was trained by Gangrel. And so, like if you look her up, she's had a few matches, but she was in a tag team with, like I said, Willow Nightingale at Warrior or Women's Wrestling Army.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's good. Another thing I wanted to talk about are like the weekly shows that I've started watching. That like I want to recommend for people, because if you haven't been watching them, like they've been really good. When I get you the information for New Japan, they do a weekly show that comes on Saturdays called New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, and that's kind of their American counterpart. It's kind of like an indie thing. Really, really solid matches on there. They're wrestling for a new title right now. I checked out MLW for the first time.
What did you think about that?
It was interesting. One of the first groups, and I already like them. I believe was it the Samoan Mafia or something. More of people from the Anuahi family. They're in a tag team over there. It was good. A lot of these other shows are really good, and some of them are like an hour long, so they're like a quick watch. definitely worth the time, though. I wholeheartedly think that they are definitely worth checking out. And it's on that list that I sent you guys already, like all of those shows.
Yeah, I realize I gotta start bucking up on my. I mean, on my wrestling watching a little bit. If I'm gonna talk modern wrestling, I can talk.
I know. I got something for you guys real quick.
What you got?
Yeah, look at it. Look at
You know those
it.
apps? You know those apps that they got where you like put two pictures in and you see what the baby would look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, like so either it would look exactly like Billy Gunn or exactly like a Hobbit or something. Like because sides instead of exactly right.
Like
so
the one on the left, like from the nose up, is his dad, and the other one on the right from the mouth down is his dad.
Yeah.
It's just like it's so crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But the one on the left has that like cheek, like pock mark in there, like that.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, man. Like I've never seen like a perfect separation. I did see something on Twitter. I don't know when it's going to premiere. But it was called. Let me see if it's okay. It's still here. It's gonna be. It's from WWE Rivals. I don't know if that's already been out or whatever. But somebody posted a video where they're talking about the rivalry between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and how they recently like got back together for that. I guess that docuseries.
Are they? That's the name of it. I was gonna say. I'm like they made up for some time now.
Right.
Talk about a moment that when Bret calls Shawn out, like on his first time back at Raw, and that's like the first time they're on TV together in whatever it was, 20 years, some shit like that. That was. I mean, I didn't cry, but that was some real life shit. That was
right. Cool. And these are. I think it may have been something that premiered tonight because a lot of the posts, either way, it was on AETV, so A&E or whatever. So like one of their, so it started on Sunday. It's called WWE Rivals, and it was the series premiere, which I'm gonna check that out too. So I got to go back and watch it. But it's, essentially they're going to be, showcasing rivals from the past. And I think that one's going to be real interesting to kind of go in depth.
I mean, they've gone so far that Bret had his documentary. I mean, I think WWE or WWF has dropped something in the media, as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that stuff. That stuff's the reason that I got Peacock, is so that I can watch all that type of stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what other part of the I don't know, the story we'll find out in this one.
Yeah,
but
who knows? Maybe there'll be something that we didn't hear. They did another Undertaker thing.
His like biography or whatever.
Yeah.
Has anybody pointed out that the TBS title says Hose Champion?
Yeah. They said that when it came out.
TBS emblem says Hose. I'm not sure if they're aware of that.
Oh, Jonathan Gresham is going to be fighting on Friday. Okay. Well, technically tonight, but
not for us.
Right. Unless they accidentally keep the stream going like
keep the thread open there.
They shut that down real quick. I'm seeing they're not. So we got the barbed wire everywhere match next week, where JAS is going to be suspended above the ring in a shark cage.
Hell yeah.
That's right up there with Judy Bagwell on a forklift match. I guess
I did see that promo you were talking about. That was damn good.
From the guy.
His name. Yeah, and JS.
Yeah.
That was damn good.
Yeah, it was good. Are you guys going to be watching the Ric Flair's final match?
When is
I don't
it?
know if I want to watch a man die on air, man. I don't know. My Faces of Death phase is over for me. I don't...
A few weeks from now, it's the same weekend as SummerSlam, I believe.
Okay. Shit, I might. I'm not sure.
I know I am.
If I can get a couple of buddies together, there's always a possibility. We still don't know who it's against, right?
No, we don't know who it's against. But
what are the odds that they don't actually wrestle and Lethal and Flair just have a fucking woo off?
I would be okay with that.
I mean, I think all of professional wrestling would be okay with that. Like he's okay, he's safe. Man, I love that promo.
I think it's one last woo and dies.
Oh. I wonder if, since it's not technically with any other promotion, it's kind of its own thing. I wonder if WWE will allow Charlotte Flair to be there. I
mean, I don't know if they can stop her from being there, like in the.
Like,
crowd,
I mean, like
maybe,
even appearing on, because like something like that, she got to show up on like during the match.
Didn't he? I think they would. Well, didn't he just sign? I've seen something that he was back with, in good standing with WWE, because they said they added his woo back into the opening thing.
Yeah, I think he is back in good standing with WWE. So who knows?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Because I mean, she hasn't really been in WWE right now. I'm trying to look up the card for that night.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be.
And then she got good pull, you know. She could be like, "Fuck you! You don't want to let me see be there with my dad's last match. I'm fucking leaving. I'm gonna go be in AEW with my husband." So,
yep.
What do you
want? And then we can have that tag team over there.
Oh God!
and let Charlotte cut the promos.
Holy shit, man! So, do you think that it's gonna be Moxley and CM Punk unifying the titles, or you think Moxley's gonna come back, drop it before that?
I mean, how long? Do we know how long CM Punk's out for?
No.
Like, do we have any idea?
I'm not sure, but I would imagine since they crowned the interim champion that it wouldn't be that long.
Ouch.
I mean, well, they crowned an interim champion on Cody when he had COVID for 10 days. So I mean, I don't like.
I personally, that was to me that was in the midst of like right before he left. So I think that like they gave him the TNT title, and they just didn't have agreement on a contract, and he was like, "Well, fuck y'all, I'm done." I think because didn't Dustin defend the title for him and he lost it, or something like that? I can't remember because I know he didn't drop the title. Yeah, so I think that was in the midst of that. I think that was the reason for that.
So I have the card of people who are going to wrestle.
Is this the Flair card?
Yeah, I guess it's through Jim Crockett Promotions.
Okay.
But you're going to have Impact World Champion Josh Alexander versus Jacob Fatu. Impact Knockouts Champion Jordan Grace versus Deanna Purrazzo versus Rachel Ellering.
That's gonna be good.
The Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Killer Cross versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. Clark Connors versus Ren Narita. And then Ray Phoenix versus Laredo Kid versus Torres versus Bandito.
There's a lot of headgear in that.
Yeah. so there's and the reason I like that card, and like because I was thinking about it, but it's the fact that they're pulling in people literally from all over to be on that card. So it's not just one specific person's card. It's because I was like, are they just going to do a Ric Flair match and you're charging like $30 for that?
Yeah.
Like, no, we got to give them some matches too. But
yeah, similar to All In.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh yeah. I need to look at the list of like the other documentaries though that they're doing on A&E. Because hopefully some of them should be good. Did you hear what their WWE's doing with Vice?
No.
Did
I don't
they get in with the Dark Side of the Ring shit or what?
I'm not sure if they're going to continue to make Dark Side of the Ring stuff. I could be wrong. I have to double check, but I did read that they're going to be doing a docuseries with them. What that entails, I don't know. Maybe just WWE trying to curb the people talking bad about them. I could be totally wrong, though. I could be wrong. I don't know.
True.
So, like, yeah.
Young Bucks about to retain these titles. Just going to throw that out there.
Are they? Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, they got a three-way match against Hobbs and Starks and Swerve and Keith Lee.
I feel like Swerve is going
Swerve
at some point going to turn on Keith Lee.
again? Is that like that's gonna be like the third time?
I feel like for good though.
But for good? What is it
Yeah.
like Avengers? Like for good?
It's for good, so Keith Lee can go be in that tag team with Athena.
Yeah.
Yes, down with the thickness.
Yeah,
That's the
That's
name
what
of
you
the tag
call 'em.
team.
Damn, that was good.
that's the name of the tag team. Down
Yep.
with the thickness. Speaking of Keith Lee,
You wouldn't go with House of Blacks like you mentioned earlier.
you could do that too.
I don't think we can actually. I'm pretty sure we can.
Oh
can.
shit!
I mean, obviously, yeah, but like,
Down with
But-
the thickness. I like that a lot better.
There's also something because I know we talked about we were talking about NXT before the podcast, I believe. But I didn't know John Cena was down in NXT
When was this?
because when Cora Jade turned on Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see like the clips of that?
I
I
didn't see
did not.
nothing.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Is this guy do with with the botch and Invisible Man?
Essentially
I think that's
because
where you were going.
she went to hit Roxanne Perez with her skateboard, but the skateboard broke in half and as she was swinging it.
Oh shit! Damn, John Cena.
So somehow,
What's up, man? We're a little all over the place tonight.
yeah,
Women's wrestling, all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
That's
I mean, what-
we're talking about the super kick party. That's all I have to say.
Right. That's definitely about to come on YouTube TV. Oh my god.
You got to give me a list of things to watch before, so I can be up with on the times.
Or at least we can have them loaded up.
I completely forgot about it. Like is it working? Okay, there we go. My stream is back up for wrestling. When did Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs come out?
That came out first.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, they did a whole new entrance too with all this backlit stuff where they kind of made a pretty design with their muscles in the light. I guess it was different than anything I've seen them do before.
What muscles does Ricky Starks have?
Oh, your calves! Look at them calves, bro. Hey, we got a fourth player and four dudes in wrestling.
Fourth player's unplugged. Go play in your room. I'm almost done a little bit. Go play in your room. Go.
Okay, you can't do that to me. All them flashing lights. That hurt.
I'm sorry. What happened?
The flashing lights when the Young Bucks came out.
Oh,
I can't take like rapid flashing lights, so I had to look away. This is gonna be a good match. Like I need to not like focus on the match because if I do, I'd sit here for the next 20 minutes watching the match.
James,
yeah,
what's
I
up,
agree.
man?
I gotta duck down here underneath the computer screen so I can't see it. I'll watch the match after. I don't know if anybody wants us to live tweet this motherfucker. So
How many Funko Pops do you guys own? I don't know about. Well, this guy looks like he's got a lot behind him. I got a
That's
lot.
not
but
even half
I'm not
of
an
them.
Right
inbox
now?
guy.
Right now, this is my Funko.
hey,
That's a good one to have.
This is my prized possession. I like it. He
Yeah,
doesn't leave too, but
I think
like
at last count I have something like 80 something WWE ones, and then I have a couple other lines that I collect as well. But I think I got like 206, I believe, in my registry. With some stupid value that I shouldn't be spending my money on like that.
Yeah.
I got one of these little guys. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Come on, there we go.
Hand.
A little micro brawler.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the AEW guy?
This
was that Dude Love?
No, it's come on, I can't see.
Nobody can, man.
Yeah, you're gone. John Cena's getting in the way.
There we go. Hold on.
No, we ain't gonna get there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hold on, maybe if I pull it back, it's Frank the Clown. He's from Warrior Wrestling.
Okay.
He's like a manager essentially, but I don't know what other promotions he's with. Oh man. Because I've been looking at those Funko Pops too, trying to see like what.
Oh, I got a lot. You can ask. I got most of them. If they're not, I mean, this is seriously only like 30% of them, maybe.
What's
I
that
just leave the
double
wall
pack
because
right
I'm
there
painting my
above you?
basement, so I didn't want.
Looks like Bucks, Sting, and Luger. The two packs you can see.
Sting and Luger back there. I got NWO and DX, and there's some good Kurt Angles in there. A couple of Ric Flairs. I mean, I don't even know what I'll put up tonight. I just went into the bin.
Yeah.
What are those belts again as well? Because I see a couple of different belts. You froze.
Oh, he froze, man.
Oh no,
man! I didn't know we had. I didn't know we had Queen Elsa here too to freeze him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And he's out.
Ring the bell.
Let me kick him out. Let me kick him out of the studio. And then there were 2. Let me send him another invite.
I need more wrestling shirts. That's what I need. I need me some more wrestling shirts. I have a few, but I don't like wearing the older ones because they're like old and beat up, and they feel weird at this point.
Hell yeah!
But I need some new ones. Like I'm probably gonna try to get a shirt from at least somebody from every promotion that I like. Because my goal is to follow one person from every promotion. That way it's not, too much of it.
Yeah. You
missed the 10 count.
What's up? You're back. You're back, man. You got counted out and everything.
Oh, I did my damnedest, man.
Yeah.
All right, wait, I froze out. Oh, I got a white strap IC back here.
Uh-huh.
I got this brand new European title. I just got what else can you the big eagle back there and the winged eagles over there. That's what I got in the picture. There's some more in other places, but once again, I'm just trying to cover up so you can't tell I'm actually remodeling my basement right now.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, they almost got counted out.
Are we watching the match or are we watching the match?
No, I
gotta decide where I'm sitting.
I just happened to look over just to see what was going on.
Oh man,
they was getting counted out too. So
is John Moxley gonna make it to CM Punk or not? What do you guys think?
I mean, I hope not. I think that would be a not great match. I would love to see, honestly, like I love MJF, so he's without a doubt my favorite wrestler right now, and he needs a strap. I mean, what a great heel champion that man would make.
I think in terms of putting on a banger of a match, I really wish Darby Allin would have won, because that Darby Allin versus CM Punk would have been do number 2 for that one, like, because I feel like it happened too fast when he first got there, and I feel like that would have been like the perfect culmination of like when CM Punk first got there, and the first person he wanted to wrestle was Darby Allin, and then Darby Allin's first championship would have came from CM Punk. So I think like story there too, but also I think that Darby Allin should have also won the Royal Rampage because he would have had a banger of a match with Moxley as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that. I won't say strength, but one of the things that it makes Darby Allin matches so much fun for me to watch, at least, is that ragdoll sell that he has.
Yes.
And if you're not, and I don't think CM Punk has that, that power, that extraness that would sell that well. And I don't want to see the two of them, I'm thinking, that technical of a match.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be my only kind of, I guess, hole with that being the pay-per-view, like main event.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little old school. I want to see one last run. So this could rekindle two feuds. So I would like to see Moxley drop it to Jericho, because Moxley took it from Jericho. So I would like to see something between them, and like I said, one final run for Jericho, which would lead to another one of. Hey, it's not even working. I put a picture up. It's not even coming up.
It's up. Yeah, it's up.
Oh, it's not coming up on my end.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
so you see what I put up. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. I'm just looking at y'all. What the fuck?
Yeah, who wants to look at that shit?
That's
right?
bullshit, man.
Because we got Punk, and did y'all hear what WWE did?
Yeah, they talked about in the video game.
No, not only that, but they've banned posters.
Wait, what?
They've banned posters from live shows.
Oh, really?
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, 18-year-old me, which puts us in 1998, not to age myself, but is distraught. I mean, I had like 6 different poster boards.
When I first started going to live events, I always had the signs,
and then I realized that some of the stuff that I wanted to put on my signs, I kept getting flagged for. So I realized that I'd have my girlfriend at the time stick like a Sharpie, just in her top, and then I'd leave the backside of all my posters clear so that I could write up new shit and
write something new.
And put them up there.
Man. Yeah. And what were you talking about? You mentioned WWE. Oh, damn it. You mentioned WWE, and then you said something about the referee. What do you mean by that?
Oh, was that Kyoto that was in there?
Yeah, Mike Kyoto.
He I think it's in the intro to 2K22 or whatever the new wrestling game is. In the intro, it's like a Rey Mysterio. I want to say
that's
big
for
kill
the,
spot.
For the
the Rey Mysterio story mode. I know you're talking about. I forgot what it's called.
They blurred his face out in the screenshot. Like he hadn't worked there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you talking. I read it wasn't them though. I read it was 2K Sports that made the game.
I mean, I suppose that's a good scapegoat.
Yeah, but I mean, you're making a WWE game, and then you got somebody that's in another company. I can see them. Like,
man, I don't know. What do I play? I play WWE Champions on my phone in my spare time. Yeah. I wrestled Keith Lee today. Like they be keeping everybody. Jericho's in there. I could go through half of the world. Adam Cole.
Team thick.
The thickness down with the thickness.
What's up, Nando? Hey, this the guy that does all of our logos and our video and shit.
Shout out to man. I recognize the name from the beginning.
Yeah, he got to put his spill in there.
Oh yeah. Here's that.
Is he a wrestling fan? Like, what's you got your 2 cents to put in?
Yeah.
Man, you want
man, you gotta turn down the audio on that match. I can hear it, and I keep peeking over, and I got this DVR in right now. You're messing with me, bro.
I'm recording it too because I don't get 2K22.
I'm still stuck on that. I don't get them releasing somebody like Mike Kyoto, who they had for so long. Like, you could, even if you didn't use this guy as because the ref's just not a ref, because that's it. I'm not gonna say that's an easy job, but they also have other duties in the back. You telling me you had this dude for like 30 years and you couldn't
find
something
childish
for him to do?
Because I was thinking it. Thinking it.
Go ahead with your duties.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Are you gonna put up a picture of the duties?
Nope. I'm just gonna get rid of you guys. Childish, fucking childish.
I'd say immature for a 41-year-old, but I mean, not quite child.
Oh,
they couldn't find something for him to do. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, but that's they keep saying, you know, they could during the monthly budget cuts. Like, what budget do you need to cut? What I mean, I'm looking at the stock. You seem to be doing okay. Like,
it was the payoffs.
The shish money.
Oh,
I don't know. I think they're cutting down because they're getting ready to sell the next few years. I think that's what they're getting ready for.
My thing.
I
heard a rumor.
To who? Disney gonna buy them?
That's what I was gonna say. Can you imagine that?
Shit, I can see that.
I mean, of course they can. That was, I mean, just a little off topic.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, just slightly off topic.
That's what everybody said with Star Wars. Wait till you see Mickey Mouse come out with a lightsaber.
Well, like, Disney had a thing where all of the product they owned was pretty much female based, and they were like, well, we need to get boys involved. And they're like, all right, cool, Star Wars and superheroes. We'll just buy those, and those are ours now. So now, you know, I mean, not that I'm a huge Disney fan, but I mean, that's good. That's good planning.
Mm-hmm.
I got Hakuna Matata tattooed on my on my arms. I'm a huge Disney fan. So if they bought WWE,
same here.
I would hands down I would be for it because then the product would get good for the most part.
What would make you think that?
I think Mickey Mouse would do a lot better than Vince McMahon.
They could do. They would do better stories. They would give you better stories.
What I want to see is like a remake of the rock and roll wrestling from the '80s, but done with like Mickey and the gang, dressed and Hogan and Piper and Iron Sheik like back in the day. You'd get me on that shit. And
then as a gamer as well, because one of my favorite game franchises is Kingdom Hearts. WWE wrestlers in Kingdom Hearts game.
Epic Mickey is some of my favorite stuff ever. I spent a lot of time with that first one. I love me and that game and maybe a joint. I don't know, but just throwing them paint colors around that was magical.
Yeah. Well, I guess they accomplished their goal. I see you peeking at the TV.
I know. I gotta get down.
Who's? Yeah, because I'm watching it on my. I got this recently. It's just a little.
Okay, can't do that either, man. Stop trying to show us stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna there we go.
There you go.
Just a little.
Put it right in front of you. That seems to be the spot.
Yeah. Once all of this behind me and set up and everything is clean and it's looking nice and lights and all of that, I don't have a background. But until then,
I like it, man.
I like it.
But yeah, I think they're I think they're getting ready to sell. Like they trimmed so much fat these last 2 years, but I mean
that's what I need to do.
That just shows you.
You can't talk about me like that.
That just shows you like how many people they just have sitting around. They still have a good amount of people. Yeah, I'm saying they still have a good amount of
competition for the last how long as it would be.
Yeah.
Also, did you hear The Rock's daughter debuted at a live show? She didn't wrestle, but she came out and cut a promo.
Yeah, I definitely. That was a little bit ago, wasn't it?
I think it was like this past weekend.
Oh, it was. No, like when the story broke, somebody was busting their balls about it, about some shit. That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah.
But yeah. Regardless, fourth generation superstar right there. Like she's got some big shoes to fill, but I think she can do it. I'm optimistic until I see that somebody can't do something. I'm always going to think that they can, do big things until I see that they can.
I appreciate a glass half full type of person.
Yeah. With Ronda Rousey, I was done from the jump. And it wasn't her fault really. It was the camera when she first did that finisher.
Oh yeah.
And the camera was right there. There's no way that I could believe from that point on that submission move hurt. It was actually tapping people out because she literally bends the arm the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, I can't get behind her because if she wins with that, it's not as believable as if she were to make it look like she did an actual.
Don't lie to me. If she was in front of you, you definitely would get behind her.
Yeah, so she don't punch me in the face and talk shit about her.
That's what I meant.
I'm ducking in the sticking them like I'm getting out the way.
You sticking what? Hell on. Kids might watch this show. Be careful.
Sticking moves. Like I'm not taking anything away from her. Like I 100%.
5-minute warning.
I 100% blame that camera angle. Like not her, but the camera angle. Like I appreciate her work in the ring, but after seeing that, it's just like I know it don't hurt. Like,
I think instead of a 5-minute warning, we should do a 3-minute warning.
Yeah,
we're coming up on that.
3-minute warning. Yeah.
Damn. 3-minute warning. That's not a copyright, is it? 3-minute
I
warning.
don't think so, right? I mean, I don't know.
Or is it 2-minute warning? I forget.
If I keep throwing up gang signs over here, though, we're gonna get in trouble. I don't know.
Wasn't Rikishi in? Not yeah. No,
Yeah,
not
it was 3-minute or
Umaga.
2-minute warning.
Umaga. I think it was something. What? Oh, I was about to say. I forgot that I turned on wrestling on my PlayStation.
Quick, just I mean, we can get into it more next week, but favorite number one wrestling video game. Ooh, wow,
I loved Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah, I mean, mine is definitely on the Nintendo 64 console. It's just a matter of which. I mean, it's hard. No Mercy. That's when you finally got everything. You can go through all the tables, you can get all the weapons, and like actually interact and do all the stuff. But man, like the roster on WCW, NWO, like
this might be a controversial one. It's one of the lesser known WWE games, but I remember like when it came out, I literally spent hours with this game, and it was WWE Raw on Xbox. It's not the best one ever made, but it was just something about it, like the gameplay. I always use Rey Mysterio, but this was like during the Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
So
they had Raw versus SmackDown, literally.
Yeah, so that was the precursor to the Raw versus SmackDown games, was the Raw games, I believe.
Which it was cool because Raw had Xbox had Raw, and then PlayStation had SmackDown, so it literally was SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah,
I didn't play those. Only one I played on the original Xbox was WrestleMania 21. I don't know if you ever played that.
I played that one.
I love
that on GameCube.
Almost all of them.
No, I don't think that's on.
Yeah.
I don't think that's on GameCube.
No,
GameCube
was.
No, I don't think so. I think GameCube had WrestleMania 18 and WrestleMania 19. I don't. Yeah, they had Day of Reckoning 1 and 2. But I don't think. I think WrestleMania 21 was Xbox exclusive. I think.
Either way, I know I played it. But honestly though, that's a tough, because like I can tell you at least one from every console that I was like on that console. Like on PlayStation, it was like SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah, exclusively for Xbox. Yeah, that was a good game. I got it back there in my case.
Yep, I had that one. That's right. You know what? We're not gonna argue with him about the games because he has all of them. So
just because you have them doesn't mean like that your opinion's the best.
No. I mean like what it was out on. Because he knows he can just
I got it
at his wall.
I got it sitting right over there.
Like, have you seen his game collection?
I have.
Oh
we
my
talked
God.
about it.
I need to borrow some of that.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like most of them, I mean, I keep a running list, and if I go to a flea market, I'll pick up what I don't have. But the ones since so SmackDown versus Raw 2008 all the way to 22. Like that's the game I got on release date. Like that's legit my game from day one, from 2008 all the way to 2K22.
So are you? What are you playing? We're over, but what are you playing? I guess we could talk about that.
We're over. Damn, bro, you just gonna do it like that? Like damn.
Well, no, like I wanted to keep going, but if like
we could go a little. I mean, we're only
okay,
at an hour. Hold on. Hey, go play in your room for a little bit, and I'm gonna give you some ice cream after.
Can I have some ice cream?
You gonna sleep in your room by yourself tonight, then? Okay, go. Go play in your room. Or you gonna sleep in your room by yourself, then? You want to whine, and there's people here listening to you, man. Go.
Mint chocolate?
Here you go. Nigga's cookie dough. Damn, he really left on us. Go, Ethan. I'm almost done. Go. Ethan, I'm not playing. Go play in your room.
No.
You ain't gotta leave my door open there. Leave my door open.
We lost one.
Damn. But what was your question you were gonna ask me?
I was just gonna ask, like, what do you play him on?
What do I what?
Like what system do you play right now?
Oh, Series X. I've committed to that.
Can't be friends anymore. Just kidding.
Damn. Why is that?
I just don't like Xbox right now.
Why right now? I've always been an Xbox guy.
Because there's no point in having an Xbox.
Why's that?
Game Pass.
Game Pass?
Yeah.
Oh, like because you can play it on
anywhere.
Computer too.
Yeah. Computers, phones,
I'm just an Xbox
all of
guy.
that.
I mean, I've got this hunk of. I forgot this hunk sitting right next to me.
Well, then
But I'm selling this. You can see what
right.
that
That's
is.
free money, right there.
No, keep that.
I'm selling that.
Keep that for the PlayStation exclusives, man.
Nah, I'm good. I got it only for Miles Morales, and once I got done with that,
Had you played the first Spider-Man before you got Miles Morales?
No, I went.
That's one of the greatest video games in video game history.
You have to keep it not only for that, but Spider-Man 2, which is going to have Miles Morales in it again, and Wolverine.
I'm good.
It
just sits here and collects. It just sits here and collects.
That's how it was for the Xbox, because like all of my stuff I have on PlayStation, I literally only had the Xbox for Xbox exclusives.
I just got these sitting here.
Well, before you sell 2K22 and sell the PlayStation, let's throw hands in a couple matches. Cause I got it.
Hey, we gotta send a shout out to Swerve in Our Glory, y'all.
Right. Oh my god.
They just won.
I kept thinking.
That's awesome.
I got all fucked
I got
up.
it.
Heath Lee did a freaking senton over the top rope to the outside, and it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was no Wardlow.
It wasn't terrible.
That Wardlow one from last week was sick.
Have you?
Senton bomb. I mean,
Look at my YouTube, not my YouTube, my TikTok, and I have video from when I went to Warrior Wrestling. Brian Cage doing one.
Oh shit, that's a big.
When those big boys get up, I mean, all you gotta do is better than Brock, right? All you gotta do is better than Brock.
That's
all you gotta do. It's all you do. Break your neck or almost break your neck. You're in the clear.
On that, I think we're good here. We can go backstage.
Brock.
And continue this conversation.
I don't need you
because we're 3 minutes past.
3 minutes.
Oh, there it is.
Well, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Check us out next Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.